Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Chinatown Detective Agency. And in the last episode, guys, we seem to be getting into the meat of the story, as Amira was contacted by Justin to look at a Jane Doe, which apparently is incredibly rare in this cyberpunk Singapore, who was the victim found in that bombing, that terrorist bombing that we saw during the opening logo of the game. And the corpse apparently only had one possession, a Cuneiform tablet in ancient Sumerian that we got translated, and now we have a mysterious access code of 2603, and we need to go to Kalong. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't think we've been here before. The state has failed. Oh god, it's Thunderdome. Apartment. Is that the coroner guy? Oh, Cleef, the angry neighbor.
Ma'am, I've called the police. Enough is enough.
Door structural integrity remains at 100%. Please desist from your assault.
Okay.
Are you the police?
Yes. Yes, I am.
This woman has been doing something for the last hour. Just listen to that din. Every night the same thing. Now, I appreciate carpentry as much as the next person. But, officer, this is ridiculous.
You did the right thing, sir.
Of course, if you wish to interrogate me, I'm ready and willing. Anything to help your inquiry.
You said the noise occurs every night?
For the past 3 days. It's unbearable, really.
Unbearable. Thank you for your constructive critique. Who lives here?
Oh, I don't know her. Only saw her once or twice. Young girl. Keeps to herself. I always assumed she was a doctor with that coat.
And you don't know anything else about her? Nothing else at all?
Apart from the fact she enjoys torturing her fellow residents? No. Do you know your neighbors? I mean, really, in this day and age?
Where's that voice coming from?
Oh, it's some damned personal assistant thing she rigged up to our doorbell after people started complaining. It's dumber than a bag of spanners, Sia. Manages to talk its way around you, though.
Really? Thank you for desisting your assault. I'll take it from here.
Well, if you need a witness statement, I'm in 34B. Good day.
Farewell. Construction completed.
Oh. Try entering the translated access code 2603.
Welcome. This residence is currently unoccupied. Please leave a message or return at a later date.
Oh, okay. Oh, I just forgot it.
That's worth a try.
2603. Ooh, and we're in.
Welcome home. The place is as sterile as its owner's current residence. The white walls and floors bring to mind the cold inhumanity of the morgue.
Oh, there's no one in here. But they're doing construction of some sort?
Hello. You are not... Apologies. There appears to be an error with my vocal processor. I am currently unable to vocalize the name of my proprietor. How odd. What are you? I am a caretaking routine. Functions include, but are not limited to, calendar management, automated note-taking, activity monitoring, sustenance stockage, admission filtering, and procedural correspondence generation. So you're not an alarm. Intruder alert systems are currently not part of my purview. I do not think believed they were necessary. It seems was incorrect. Who created you? I was created on 4th of June 2028 by... Can you spell out the name of your owner? Okay, fine. Can you tell me anything about her at all? I'm afraid all records of my proprietor were erased. By who? What was with your owner's obsession with Sumerian? It seems to follow her around like a bad smell. Sumerian is one of the oldest codified languages known to man. My owner's vocation concerns the psychology and dissemination of languages in artificial learning environments. It is natural would look to mankind's roots to establish a new future for their progeny. She was teaching languages to AIs? A simplified summary, but yes.
Whoa. We're getting in like tears in rain.
Small, but this thing probably weighed a ton. No getting in here without a code.
Oh, dear. Alright. There's a lot of stuff. Let's try a little bit of hacking. That's Amira's specialty.
A top-of-the-line model. In fact, I've never seen a personal computer this advanced. Auto startup? A motion sensor, perhaps? It can't be that easy. The desktop was as sparse as the apartment. A single folder. Incredible that such a powerful machine was being used as a simple makeshift diary.
Okay, so 2 of these had not been touched at all. Helpme.txt.
The numbers are the key. Does that mean...
February 16th, 2031. I can feel his eyes on me. Maybe too late. If anything happens, he'll make sure I'm untraceable. That's the power he's amassed. But if someone, anyone, if you find this, Harry, he's the only one who can stop him. Or if you find this, find Harry. He's the only one who can stop him. Can't leave location here. Too risky. But I left it in the safe. The numbers are the key. He never got the hang of cuneiforms. That'll get you to Harry. I will return to Singapore. I hope, pray it's out of his reach. It was just a job. A distraction. Except for Harry. Just a job. We never saw the cruelty. The pain. Please, forgive us. Mood, stop him. Alright, let me grab my binder here and a pen. They say the numbers are the key. Let's do 2, 16, 20, 31. Okay. So that's 1, and I'm going to put a check mark that was a unread.
Yes, these are definitely Sumerian numbers. This is what I need to translate.
Oh, okay. Give me one. Let me read the rest of these. Okay, so it may be just that. Sick today. Forced home from the lab despite protestations. Work progressing. Acquisition approaching juvenile levels, although it has a real problem with context-based logographs. Food. Protein supplement. Vitamin shake times 3. Mood. Frustrated. I would be too. December 23rd, 2028. Therapist didn't work out. Kept trying to place importance on family, friends, relationships. Could see his eyes flare when I failed to show interest, like a collector finding a rare specimen. Spent the next hour trying to tease out some imagined trauma. Didn't work. He took it personally. Dead bird on the way home. More and more these days. Pollution, probably. It's like Rorschach's journal. New transliteration progressing. Another tax record. Chickens and grains and pigs. Interesting didactic undertone. Must inform the museum. New job offer. Some research lab. Out of country. Not entirely facile. Might see what they have to offer. Mail from mother. Had doorbell wrote in response. Mood content. Yeah, it's definitely it's like Sheldon Cooper mixed with Rorschach. That's kind of terrifying if you think about it. Report on Project P. Red letter day. We're still way away from version 1.0, but 0.9 is performing so far beyond expectations it almost doesn't matter. Booted up the sim, started small, modest investment. Within hours we were seeing 4-figure returns. We had to shut down as we were getting outside interest from MAS. Must have thought we were a bunch of hackers flaunting the system. They should be so lucky. One strange item. The first shutdown didn't work. Before the protocols landed, they were intercepted and cancelled. The second set got through as normal, but for a moment it was as if the thing was resisting. We'll follow up with Harry tomorrow. Mood excited. Some mad cyberpunk science was being used. Okay. So. Sumerian numbers. So one thing I do want to point out to you guys, if I see anything that says Chinatown Detective Agency on this, because I know other people probably been looking up these clues as well, I actually ignore them and try not to look at it. Keep it pure, you know what I mean? Sumerian numbers. Okay, so that would be... Oh, cool. See where the Roman numerals kind of are just written letters. Righted. Good lord. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 500. Possibly. Oh, wait a minute. This may... Okay, this may work more. So if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fishes. 1, 2, 3. That's 51. And then 3 big fish with 7. This one's kind of weirdly... This picture that I'm looking at. Let me zoom in here. With 6 and 7, that is 37. And then 12. So 3, 51, 37, and 12. Let me double check on that. 1, 2, 3. I think that's 51. I mean, that would make the most sense. Okay. So 3, 51, 37, and 12. I'm sure I saw some number symbols around here. 3, 5, 1, 3, 7, 12. That wasn't it. And then just a bullet. Good lord. Okay, maybe the numbers need to be in a particular order. Heck, where'd my pen go? There we go. Okay, let me look that up again. Okay, this one's a lot clearer. So that's definitely a 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5. That's definitely 51. And then 3. That's 37. And 12. Okay, so those are correct. Maybe I need to put them in a certain order. Wait, let me look at the help me. The numbers are the key. Oh, actually, you know what? I wonder if they read stuff right to left. Let's try that. Let me look that up. Did Sumerians write right to left? Interesting. Wait a minute. Written vertically from top to bottom. Huh. Well, that doesn't help. I guess we'll try it, though, just to make sure. $12, 37, 51, 3. I messed up somewhere. So it has to be in these. The numbers are the key. You ever got the hang of cuneiforms? Okay. Numbers. Personal notes. Version 1. Project P. Yep. 23rd. Vitamin shake times 3. Those are just red herrings, I would imagine. Alright, let me go ahead and write some stuff out and double check. One sec, guys. Okay. So you guys know that whole thing that I was talking about, that I wasn't going to, like, look up, like, the results to this? Well, I've officially lied, because I was on the right track thinking that it was how the Sumerians actually wrote their numbers. But apparently the Sumerians had a super complicated way of doing it. And it's like they had this kind of number system where you had to multiply each value by multiples of 60. And when math happens, I just start, much like the static, I go. So I tried to do it. I actually have I have a piece of notebook paper that is like scrawled, and I just couldn't figure it out. So I'm going to just go ahead and look this up. So 3, which is the first one, we do the numbers from left to right. But at 3, you multiply 3 by 60 to the third power. And this is stuff I have not done since I was like in high school. And high school was many moons ago, almost 20 years. So 60 to the third power, it's like, that'd be 216. I'm still going to do a little bit of math here. Just a little. 216,000. And then 51 times 3,600 comes out to 183,600. 37 times 60 is 2,220. 12 stays the same because it's multiplied by 60 to the power of 0. Now, let me look at those. I'm curious where they're getting like all of this. 37, which is the fourth one, 12. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Multiplied by 60 to the power of 0, which equals 1, so that stays at 12. And then we add all of these together. And this is where I do basic math. Comes out to 833,832. Good lord, I was really hoping we were going to avoid like a math puzzle, and I knew it was gonna jump up and bite me like an RKO. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't, I'm actually just gonna say, hey, how do we do this? 833, 832. Hallelujah.
Code accepted. Bingo. New Delhi. Huh. There's something on the other side. As for men, his days are numbered. Ominous.
Very much so. Okay. So, what are we doing here? Find Harry at his lab in New Delhi. Oh. Alright, so to New Delhi we travel. It's almost rent day. It probably will by the time we get back. Okay, Singapore to New Delhi. We probably are not going to find any... Well, maybe. Yep, there, 2100. Book that flight. 3 hours, so just 30 seconds here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think maybe it was just how my brain works. My brain, when it comes to like writing and history, art and stuff like that, I'm fine. You know, in certain situations, more than fine. When it comes to like anything other than basic arithmetic and doing my taxes, my brain just melts. Alright, there we go. Oh. 2100. Oh, okay. See, look at that. I thought it was 2100. 3 hours. These things happen. There we go. Eat some peanuts and console myself. Con Labs. Oh God.
Mr. Con? Harry Con?
Okay, you said Boba Fett's helmet. Ooh, red eyes.
Third incident, second quadrant, memory leak. Make a note of it.
He seems unconcerned.
Can I help you?
I really hope so, Mr. Con.
Dr. Con, if you please, but Harry's fine.
Oh, yeah, you were in charge of Camp Anawana on Salute Your Shorts.
Amira Dharma, Chinatown Detective Agency.
That's a really dated reference, I apologize.
API, the new frontier of law enforcement, yes. Your kind is on the rise, it seems.
Dr. Con, I traveled a long way. All I'm hoping is to get a few minutes of your time. I have some questions about a colleague of yours.
I wonder if this is the game's version of Tyrell.
A colleague without a name.
How intriguing. Please.
This is an impressive facility, Dr. Con. Rare to see outside of China these days.
So true. Since the Great Crash, China seems to be one of the few lights of progress in a world blanketed in ignorance. The majority of my work was focused there, until the government decided I was no longer welcome. But enough of my woes. How may I assist you?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but it appears one of your colleagues was killed. Perhaps intentionally.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Who?
That's the million-dollar question. The question I'm hoping you can answer. Victim was a woman, untraceable through normal means. The only clues to her identity are a fascination with the Sumerian language and an apartment in Woodlands.
Mega.
I'm sorry?
Make her Pandy.
Dead, you say? Oh, God.
Whoa, that sounded like Justin there for a split second.
I'm afraid so.
How? When?
Recently, a fire in a laboratory in Singapore. I caught the case there.
Have luck?
Yes. How did you...
That was her new project. She spent years building it up, finding the right funding. She wanted to expand her concepts, build a new language fit for the age. She asked me to join her, but I had other priorities.
Dr. Con, all record of her was erased. Gene tags, employment records, even the personal assistant in her apartment didn't know her name. Someone went through a lot of trouble to make sure I never discovered Megha's identity.
Okay, so I'm still going to say as an AI, but now we know that Mega wasn't like a replicant or a synthetic.
Never discovered you. Do you have any idea who could be behind this?
She was a language specialist, although I imagine that's obvious. Her job was to handle language acquisition, the lens through which we view the world.
I don't follow.
Without language, there's no understanding, no imagination. Remove a word from a language and you remove the concept. Add one, and you change the way people comprehend existence itself. As for man, his days are numbered. Whatever he might do, it is but wind. I believe I can assist you, Miss Tama. But not here. Not here. Let's meet back in Singapore. I still have friends there. I will contact you when it is time. When it is safe.
I was about to say, like, time for what?
Thank you. I really hope you do, Dr. Con. Harry.
Time to go home.
All right, back at the office.
Make her Pandy.
Mega Pandy. The rest is in the file.
Excellent work, kiddo. You've outdone yourself. Here.
Ooh, a lot of money.
I'm exhausted, Justin. I don't like where this case is headed. Not one bit. The doctor, Khan, talked about changing people's perceptions of reality. Said Pandy was a language programmer for something. This is bigger than arson. Bigger than one murder.
While you were gone, I did some digging.
You're more right than you know.
Some might even call it police work. Might even call it police work.
These little glitches, man.
Found a case from a year back.
Guy was killed while out jogging. He's been in the alcohol that we have here in the office.
Cyber chalked it up to a malfunction. Terrible accident.
Oh, this is what we saw at the very beginning of the game with the jogger.
The guy was killed by a drone.
Ayo. Justin, tell me he had a name.
No name, no face, no records. It was like he never existed.
Ooh. So people are just basically not just being removed from the board, but like erased like they were never part of the game to begin with. 2 drone murders and 2 anonymous victims. Alright, guys. Well, we will go ahead and end it here and pick it up in the next episode with a brand new case. Hope you all have enjoyed it. And hopefully we don't have to do a whole lot of math again. That just gave me such a headache. But if you guys liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.